Hi guys! I'm really excited to take you along our very first travel vlog, and what better place to start than spend a 3-day weekend in Stowe, Vermont. Our trip started in Boston, where we actually rented a car through this app called Kite. It delivered our car directly to our hotel, which was so nice because it allowed us to hit the road bright and early. As we left Boston, we were getting pretty hungry, and for some reason, I was craving a bagel. So we found this delicious address on Yelp. We went with a basic bagel and lox, and it was so good. Stilton definitely looked really interested. Now, because we had a rental car, we didn't have our usual setup for Stilton, so we did decide to go buy a little blanket and protect the leather seats. The drive to Woodstock is about 2 hours long, so halfway we decided to take a pit stop at a local coffee shop. It was the perfect spot to enjoy a pumpkin spice latte, stretch our legs, and fuel up before hitting the road again. As we got closer to Woodstock, the scenery only got better, and as we drove, we started noticing changes in the trees. A lot of oranges and yellows started to pop. And this meant one thing: fall had just begun. Have you ever watched a Hallmark movie and wondered if those adorable little towns actually exist? Well, trust me when I say that Woodstock in the fall is like walking into a romantic holiday movie. It's almost as if the entire town was in on creating the perfect autumn atmosphere. Everywhere you look, homes and storefronts are decorated for the occasion. Pumpkins on doorsteps, wreaths made of colorful leaves, and little touches of fall that truly make the town feel warm and inviting. We spent the day wandering around, exploring the local shops, and picking up a few things. And yes, I had to get Stilton the ultimate fall bandana. And it didn't take me long to go shoot some adorable photos of Stilton for his Instagram page. If you don't already, make sure to go follow Stilton the Aussie on Instagram. After soaking in all the fall magic of Woodstock, we needed to make one last stop. If you're in the area, you need to stop at Woodstock Scoops. We ordered their famous Vermont maple cream ice cream topped with maple sprinkles. After a full day of exploring, we finally made it to Stowe. We stayed at the Talta Lodge, which is about 10 to 15 minutes away from downtown Stowe. Our room was super cozy with a private balcony access, and my favorite part about this place was their indoor pool, sauna, and outdoor hot tub. Oh, and of course, them being dog friendly. We started our day exploring downtown Stowe, and the town was actually super busy, so we had to wait about 45 minutes to get a table for breakfast. So while we waited, we grabbed a coffee, enjoyed wandering around the cute little town, and even heard the church bells ring. Just a short drive away, we found a massive corn maze, perfect for getting lost on purpose. The corn maze is a dog-friendly activity, which was super fun because we decided to let Stilton be our eyes and ears and sniff us out of the maze. He even managed to bring us to this lookout point where we got to see the maze from above. Our next stop for the day is an absolute must in Vermont, the famous Ben & Jerry's factory. This spot is super dog friendly, so Stilton got to tag along and check the site with us. One of the coolest parts is the flavor graveyard. You can stroll through and see all the retired flavors. It's like a little fun history of ice cream. They also offer a 30-minute factory tour, which isn't dog-friendly, but it's totally worth it if you can swing it in. It's so interesting to see how the ice cream is made and learn more about the flavors. We did make a little pit stop at the flavor store and we got to try some unique flavors ourselves. And yes, Stilton even got his own pup cup. The staff told us that we should try it too, and honestly, it was delicious.
Oh, what's it?
What does it taste like?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin? Oh wow. Bibu?
The next morning, we kicked off the day with a trip to Stowe's famous gondola. And the best part, it's totally dog friendly, so Stilton got to join us for this one. It is on the pricey side at $40 per person, but dogs can ride for free, which is a bonus. And honestly, the views make it worth every penny. This was actually Stilton's first time on a gondola, and I think he was a little nervous at first. Those new sights and sounds definitely caught him off guard. But I came prepared with plenty of treats and some calming words to let him know he could relax. And sure enough, he got used to the gentle swaying and he even started looking out the windows with us. Going up the mountain surrounded by fall colors and seeing Stowe from above was just amazing. If you're looking for a unique way to experience the landscape, this is definitely the way to go. By the end, Stilton was taking in those gorgeous views with us, and I think he even might be a gondola fan. Once we reached the summit, we took a few minutes to soak in the views, which are absolutely breathtaking. Our first hike of the day was the Sterling Pond Trail, just a short 15-minute drive from the gondolas. We thought we were headed out for a casual hour-and-a-half hike, but once we hit the trail, we quickly discovered it was a bit more challenging than we had anticipated. It turned out to be a pretty steep climb, but that only added to the adventure. One of the reasons we chose an Aussie like Stilton is because they're always up for an outdoor adventure. Whether it's hiking, running, or just exploring, they're the perfect companion for our outdoor lifestyle. Unfortunately, my camera died when we made it to the top, so I only have some beautiful drone views of the Sterling Pond. After our hike, we decided to go back to our hotel to relax, and on our ride, we discovered a typical covered bridge. To finish off our Stowe adventure, we wanted to experience a fall sunset. I did a lot of research and found the perfect trail. The only problem was that we started the hike super late and we basically had to run up the entire way in order to catch the sunset, but it was so worth it. The sunset was absolutely gorgeous. This was truly the perfect way to end our trip in Stowe. From the stunning gondola rides to our hikes and the unforgettable sunset, every moment was filled with adventure and beauty. We loved exploring the great outdoors with Stilton and making memories that we'll cherish forever. Stowe has captured our hearts, and we can't wait to come back for more adventures. If you enjoyed our Stowe adventure and want to see more dog-friendly explorations, hit that subscribe button for more outdoor adventures with Stilton.